All right, friends, here's another decodable reader for the week. This one's titled Reach for the Moon. Look at that, reach for the moon. Oh, I wish I could do that to the moon. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't think we could actually put our hands up that way to the moon, but that is what we call shadows, right? And this story is written by Nathan Weinman. Let's see what reach for the moon means. All right, over on this side we have our spelling and phonics for the week, which is or sound, or. And here we have, you guessed it, the shore. Shore means the land right before the water, like the shore of the river or the shore of the ocean. What do we have here? That is a fort. You guessed it right, fort. What about this one? Board. Yeah, we call that a cutting board. All right, our high frequency words are away and move. And here, of course, is a picture of the first men on the moon. The American flag there, very important moment in history, very important. Our title is Reach for the Moon by Nathan Weinman. Remember the first time, I'm going to read it to you. And then after that, you'll read it by yourself. All right, my friends, here we go. You're going to follow the yellow cursor. All right, ready? Did you know that the moon is more than 235,000 miles from Earth? In space, that is not so far away. More than 38,000 miles. It sounds like it's far, but in space it's not. The moon orbits Earth. It takes a bit more than 27 days for the moon to move around our planet one time. All right. Did you know that the moon has no light of its own? The light that we see is formed by the sun. When we gaze up, we see light and dark patches on the moon. Using a telescope is the best way to see them. They're there with their telescope. The moon rises and sets in the night sky. It rises in the east and sets in the west, like the sun. Moonrise, moonset. At times, we may think we see a man's or a woman's face on the moon. Next time, see if you can find a face. They call him the man in the moon. There is much in space to explore. Maybe one day you will board a spaceship and soar to the moon. Here's our words that say or. Board, explore, for, formed, more, or, orbits, soar. Can you find these words in the book? Away and move. Here's some more words with their spelling. Board, explore, orbits. All right, friends, this time remember that you can pause the story. I don't have control over how fast or slow necessarily, so I can't stop and look at the pictures all the time and discuss them with you. But make sure you stop every once in a while, push pause, look at the pictures, explore what the words are saying and what the page says so that you can really understand the story better. This time you get to read it by yourself. All right, reach for the moon. Our high frequency words, away and move. Reach for the Moon by Nathan Weinman. All right, I did want to pay attention to this picture right here. These are the different phases of the moon. If we're here on Earth, we see the different phases. So we see, you've probably heard before someone saying a full moon, a third quarter, a new moon, and a first quarter. We usually see those as little slivers of the moon and little pieces. So we see that in different stages. But it's just like the life cycles of animals and plants that we talked about. This is a cycle also. So we call this the waning gibbous. Waning gibbous. Here's our new moon. Okay, the waning is when it's getting closer and closer to the full moon. And when we see that, that's part of that cycle. And the waxing, all right, there you go. It's going from full moon to new moon each month. It takes about 27 days. All right, let's go ahead, and this time you can read it. All right, friends, here you go. All right, here's our words that have that spelling and phonics sound or. Did you find the words away and move? You can always go back. All right, friends, well, I hope you learned a lot about the moon. It's a very interesting thing to learn about. And maybe tonight you should go outside and go look at the moon and see if you can tell what phase it's in. And maybe do some more research with your parents. All right, friends, there's our decodable. Bye.